Greetings, everybody. It's your old pal Frank here, and happy Monday. Hope everyone had a great weekend, and I hope everyone's week is starting off swell. So, folks, as you've seen from the thumbnail and title of today's video, yes, we are indeed taking a moment to remember. It being November 11th, Remembrance Day, I figured it was only right, this being a sports card channel, to take a moment and remember some of the sports legends who took time out of their careers to answer the call and fight for their country. Now, I didn't do one of these last year, but the year before, in 2022, I did a Remembrance Day video focusing on 10 NHLers who happen to be in the military. This time around, I'm going to be focusing on not 10, but 5 baseball players who were in the military. So, if you guys are ready, let's get to it. So we all know professional athletes have served in the military since professional sports began in the United States. So today, as I mentioned, I've chosen 5 to honor and thank for their services. Kicking things off, we have one Mr. Christy Mathewson, aka Big Six. After playing a Hall of Fame baseball career for the New York Giants, Mathewson enlisted in the United States Army in 1918 to help the fight in World War I. Mathewson served in the chemical services alongside fellow Hall of Famer Ty Cobb. After his service, Mathewson returned to coach the Giants in 1919 and 1920. Number 4 on our list, we have Mr. Hoyt Wilhelm, aka Old Sarge. Hoyt Wilhelm enjoyed a 21-year Hall of Fame career, pitching for several teams as a tricky knuckleballer. He notched 143 career victories overall. He also joined the U.S. Army in 1942 and was wounded at the Battle of the Bulge. Wilhelm earned a Purple Heart as a staff sergeant and was enshrined in Cooperstown in 1985. Number 3 on our list is a gentleman that I actually just mentioned. We have Mr. Ty Cobb, aka the Georgia Peach. The man who is second all-time on the MLB hit list with a total of 4,191, Ty Cobb enlisted in the Chemical Corps branch of the United States military in October of 1918. Cobb served 67 days overseas in the Army before receiving an honorable discharge and returning to the major leagues. Number 2 on our list, folks, is a man a lot of people knew as Lawrence, but we all knew him simply as Yogi. That's right, folks. Number 2 on our list is the one and only Mr. Yogi Berra. 18-time All-Star, 13-time champion, and one of the most endearing baseball players in history. Yogi Berra was a member of the U.S. Navy during World War II. In fact, Berra served as a gunner's mate on the USS Bayfield during the D-Day invasion. And finally, folks, in spot number 1, today we remember the great Warren Spahn, aka Hooks. One of the greatest pitchers of the live ball era, Warren Spahn chose to enlist in the United States Army in 1942 after playing 1 year in the minors. Spahn saw live combat at the Battle of the Bulge and was awarded a Purple Heart and a Bronze Star for bravery in battle. After leaving the military in 1946, Spahn would go on to win 363 games and get over 2,500 strikeouts in his Hall of Fame career. So there you have it, folks. My 5. We will remember them, along with everyone else who has paid the ultimate sacrifice when it comes to defending this great country of ours and fighting for our freedom. Also, allow me to say this. To anyone out there, whether it be Canadian, UK, American, Australian, wherever, if you're Army, Navy, Air Force, whatever branch, if you're acting military or have served in the military, thank you. Thank you for your services when it comes to defending this great country of ours or your respective countries. Now, I am trying to get this video out as early as possible because I will be attending a Remembrance Day ceremony this morning. In fact, I try to every year if I'm able to. And if any of you out there watching are planning on attending any wreath laying ceremonies or whatnot, I 100% urge you to do so because I find it's very important to get out there and really keep the memory of the fallen soldiers, the fallen heroes, if you will, alive and never let them diminish. Also, if you are planning on attending any Remembrance Day services this morning, I, one, urge you to rock your poppy loud and proud. And secondly, if at said ceremony you find yourself standing shoulder to shoulder with a vet or someone who is in the military currently, take a moment and shake their hand and say thank you. All right. That's all I got for you today, folks. I know not everyone shares the same patriotic views as me, and that's fine because everyone's entitled to their own thoughts and views and beliefs and whatnot. But I'm just telling you what I think. So, as well, if you enjoyed this video, you know the routine. Sound off in the comments below. As well, make sure to check out the description of this video because, again, if I remember to, I will link my 2022 Remembrance Day video down there. As well, there's a bunch of awesome links to some awesome channels I think you should be checking out if you're not already. And of course, before leaving, if you'd like to, you don't have to if you don't want to, but if you'd like to, click that subscribe button as well. And if you do, click the bell notification next to it so it lets you know when my videos go live. Now, normally, folks, my outros are a catchy little acoustic blues ditty. Today, it's a little different. Today's outro, you'll see if you watch this video in its entirety, will be one, a picture of my favorite poem of all time, and that is, of course, In Flanders Fields, followed by the last post. There's just something about that bugle call that just, not gonna lie, brings a tear to my eye every time I hear it. But at the same time, it just gives you, oh, it's an indescribable feeling. So again, if you feel like watching this video in its entirety, be my guest, and thank you. And I won't drag this out any longer. So, I hope you all have a great remaining Monday. I hope you all have a fantastic week. And I will see you back here on Friday for everyone's favorite show on YouTube, the Friday Recap. Till then, folks, I say to all of you out there watching, laters.